Hi, I'm Josh, and today I'm going to run through the new lesson page on Complete Mathematics. So here we are, we're on Friday period 1, it's our class 7 MA1. We've already got an objective added, but just to quickly show you, it's easier than ever to add your next recommended objective from a scheme of work. So just down below here we can see our next recommended objectives, and we can just chuck one of those into the lesson without having to look through our scheme. Now, of course, you can still look through your scheme and look through the further curriculum just by clicking Add up here. And that will show us our full curriculum list with all of our units and statements and objectives. We're able to see our teaching progress down the left-hand side here with units that have been fully planned, are partway drafted, etc. And just see at a glance where we've got to in our scheme. We can use our recommended objective, scroll to, and last used objective, scroll to find the objective that we want to quickly. And now we can find with greater precision a very particular objective within our scheme of work or the wider curriculum that we want to teach our pupils in this lesson. So using our enhanced search tool, we can use key search terms, we can filter our scheme or our curriculum to find these granules of maths that are most appropriate for our class at this time and add an objective straight to a lesson there. So, finding an objective and adding an objective to our lessons, really easy. Let's have a quick look at an objective. And hopefully lots of these materials that you have within a lesson are very familiar to you. Pedagogical notes, misconceptions, example questions. We've refined our prerequisite mapping, so these granules that are in prerequisites and dependents are now really specific. So here we can see all of the underlying maths that is required for our pupils to access this new mathematical idea. And we see those prerequisites being used elsewhere in this update. Additionally, new to the lesson page with this update are models and didactics within an objective. So even more pedagogical advice available to you to hopefully allow you to create your best and most valuable lesson for your pupils. Also on the lesson page, we have these new pieces of functionality to do with prerequisites. So here in the middle, we can create a readiness quiz. And what this does is it creates a quiz for us based on the objectives that are added to the lesson, drawing from their prerequisites to create this quiz, determining whether our pupils are ready to approach this topic. And we do that really quickly, choosing the level, confirming it, and that is created for us here. And that becomes really valuable with this quiz data snapshot. So here, based on the prerequisite level, we can assess how secure our pupils are already. So with these objectives, these are the prerequisites, and how secure are our pupils on those prerequisites? Should we focus on them first before moving on to these granules of maths? A key element of teaching for mastery. Now, whilst we're here, just quickly show you that the lesson status can be controlled more flexibly. So we can choose a lesson to be planned, taught, draft, even without an objective in the lesson. So something that's off timetable, you have an assessment lesson, extracurricular activity, you can still set that to planned and it'll appear so on your timetable rather than just a gap. Now, classwork and homework have their dedicated sections in this lesson update, so you can add them freely. And really excitingly, in notes, you can now add notes to lessons instead of just to objectives. So you're even more flexible with that. And you can set notes to be available to pupils. So you can just toggle this on and off, whether it's an announcement, whether it's a reminder for your class, you can add those notes and share them with them in their lessons on their accounts. Over on quizzes, we have that readiness quiz that we just created, and we can also add date range quizzes as before. So choosing a date range quiz, we can select the time frame that the platform is going to draw from our lessons for this class. These are all the objectives that we've taught in those last 2 months, and we can see them with greater visibility now. And we can also remove them freely if we like. We can see which lessons they were in and review what content we want to be included. Let's confirm that. Let's give it a name and duration, test conditions again, and save and generate that in one go saving you a little bit of time there. We can preview that quiz, view the results as they come in as well. So that is a really quick tour of the new lesson page on Complete Mathematics. Thanks for your time and see you next time.